Well, this is a bit of a turn up for the books, obviously. A new dog. Yes, it seems quick, but a marvellous thing happened last Saturday. It was someone got hold of me. It was Dave Sharp from Falconry channel and Nature Boy, and said that someone was trying to get hold of me. So, someone on they put messages on the Falconry hub. They wanted to donate a German Wirehaired Pointer. So this is Willow. So you can't replace your lovely dogs just like that. They are part of the family, and we love them. So I am starting to absolutely love this dog now. We've been out every day, not hawking because it's not hawking season now, but we've been out walking. She's a beauty. Paul absolutely loved this dog. This dog's been working with him with a goshawk, but Paul's circumstances have changed. He absolutely adores this dog and wants the best for it. He wasn't going to sell it. He could not get rid of this dog because he loved it absolutely like a family member. He saw my video, he's been watching my channel for 3 years, so he knows exactly what I do. And when he saw the loss of Beau, he then offered to donate this dog to me, because he felt that he could see that the life I would give his dog, which he loves. So he did not part with it easily, I can assure you. I had a little think about it because it was sort of too soon, but what an opportunity, what a lovely thing to do, someone donating this beautiful dog to me. So I went up to collect this dog after thinking about it and quite a long conversation with Paul, knowing that Paul's going to be quite sort of devastated, but he absolutely knew what was best for this dog, for sure. He's a lovely chap. I went up there and it was quite an emotional exchange, obviously, as I say. Yes, it was quite an emotional event. I was sort of emotional, just still emotional from losing Beau and yeah, all sorts, but this dog has helped me so much. That void that was just gone has been filled. He's never going to take the place of Beau. You just can't. She's a working dog, so we're going to be having lots of fun in the future. When I was told that someone's wanting to donate a German Wirehaired Pointer, it does put faith back in humanity. I've had some lovely comments about Beau, and yeah, people are good. Now this guy has trained this dog very, very well. I keep calling her he, I keep calling her Beau. At the moment it's all a bit confusing because I've only ever had male dogs. So Chewy's getting called she, which is a he, and yeah, it's all a bit of a mess at the moment in my head. But we've been out every single day since I've had her. So since Sunday, and it's now Friday, we've been out every day for like 2-3 hours, all around my permissions. Willow, that's her name. She's had a lovely point on a pheasant. She's working all the time, obedient on the whistle. There's a few things, obviously, we've got to change the way we're working to what Paul's working with a goshawk. I'll put a picture up of Paul shortly with the goshawk, and yeah, let's think about Paul's feelings, because I'll tell you, it wasn't easy for him to do what he done. It wasn't easy for me, just knowing how he was feeling, but he knows he's doing the right thing for his dog, which he loves. said, his circumstances has changed, his work's slightly changed, and so I'm going to put a little bit of video up from the first day I took Willow outside, the first time he saw Woody. Look at him now with Woody. Look, you can just see there's absolutely nothing there to worry about. It's just all good stuff. I think that Woody believes Willow is Beau. I can't see it any other way, because normally they're screaming at different dogs. Look how he is with all these dogs. Look, we're just all so close, and we're going to form a nice bond, a new team, but never forgetting Beau, obviously. Woody's season is finished now. He's going to be coming into molt. I've been feeding him more each day than I know would keep his weight. So his weight is creeping up now, and he's probably a couple of ounces heavier now than flying weight. I'm not going to do what I did last year and just throw so much food in there he's got full massive crops. I'm building this up slowly. I'm not going to over fatten him up. I'm not going to just keep throwing food in there all the time. I'm going to just give him enough just to keep slowly bringing his weight up. Last season and the season before, or the last molts, I'd put so much food in there that his weight went up probably 2 ounces above his natural fat weight, and then it dropped down. So he went up to, like, in fact he hit 2 pounds at one point, and then gradually came off, and he stables at 112.5. That's what he's been doing at fat weight, 112.5. So I'm bringing him up to that sort of weight, and just sort of keep that steady really. And also the 2 molts I've manned him up right through. The last molt I kept it going until I went away for a week. At his fat weight he would not come to my fist anymore, and I didn't want to stress him out, so I just left him alone. But what I'm going to do is try to keep this manning going. I can do it because I can do this 7 days a week. I have plenty of time. So each day I'll go in there, get him out. I might hood him and feed him. I might take him into the wood and feed him. I'll talk about my mews next week and the mistakes I've made, and what Woody knows, the way he knows that I'm feeding him through the chute, and that's not the idea of the chute. Now, what you must do if you don't know is be very, very careful. If your hawk is baiting all the time and you're trying to get him out of the mews when they're in molt, just leave them alone. Let them molt out. There's no need. At the end of the molt, you will regain your hawk. It's quite easy. It's a lot easier than when you first get a hawk, and in some ways it's a nice process. But with this hawk, I know what I can do with it, and I know that if he steps onto my fist, if he's got feathers that are in the blood, I'm not going to let them get damaged on anything. He's not going to be baiting around anything. And if he did bait, and I saw some stress and I thought, no, I won't do that, I'll just leave him. Most people will say, put your hawk away, fatten him up, leave him through the molt, let him molt out. It's said that they will molt better, the feather growth might be better and faster. But like I say, I have done this a couple of times, and I know for us it works. But if you've got a new hawk, you're flying it once a week, and it's not totally happy with you, totally manned, like this one is, because it's on my fist every single day for a few hours. Just leave it alone, let it molt out. There's no problem there. Even if I do leave my hawk in the mews, he's got a nice aviary on the front so he can look out. He has quite a good enrichment. I put a few sticks in there, bits of short stick, various shaped sticks, maybe even a few kids' toys, small plastic things. and Woody will carry them around and flick them about, and yeah, you see him actually playing with this stuff. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, and we'll see if we can keep an eye on Woody as we go through the molt. Paul, thank you very much. What you've done is a heartwarming thing, and I think everyone watching this video will realise and be appreciative of Paul for what he's done there. Not an easy thing. Go get on your willow. What do you think, Chew? So here is Willow. I've just blown the whistle once and he's sat very obedient already. I mean, Paul has done a fantastic job. This is the first time in the garden in the daylight, so we're going to see what Harris Hawk thinks of it. Will he recognise the change? Woody? So our plan is today we're going to take Willow and Chewy out to go around the hunting ground. There's Willow's first look at the hawk. He has been working with Leave. This is normal behaviour. The hawk's not too bad, but Willow is yeah, he's just seen this hawk for the first time. He's been working with goshawks, so we've got a little bit of work to do with this no business and introduction. Willow, look, hey. So just nice and gentle, like that, and he's going to be fine. Hey, no. Good girl, good girl. Yeah. Slowly but surely we get this introduction. I'm hoping to walk with Willow and the hawk maybe tomorrow. Good. Different smells and things to explore. But this is a pre-walk, so I usually give my dogs a walk before we hunt, just to get that little bit of excitement out of them. The two dogs are getting on okay. Chewy was a little bit put out. So there's Willow. Found his first rabbit up here. Lots of rabbit around this wood line, so stay. Come on in. This is one of my permissions, you may recognise it. So I've got the two dogs out now, just going to let them have a little run about, giving them a nice walk really. Go find them, go find them. So you can see Willow's marking that hole, so if I had a ferret we could ferret these holes for sure, and there'd be rabbits in there. When we get up here I'm going to go back around the other side and walk back into the wind. So now we're into the wind now. In you go. We've had a lovely walk around the fields. We've been out on the hunting grounds. He's been out for about 2-3 hours now, so he's starting to get a bond, realise I'm okay and your mate. And now I'm going to get Woody out, weigh him up, and this is his first time he's going to see Woody. So look, there's a steady dog there. You can see that he's seen hawks on fish before, he's not too bothered. Different hawk, and the hawk's good with him. Stay. And keep Willow on a slip just for this first little walk. Well, very pleased with that. I pretty much knew the dog was going to be alright, but it's the hawk. You sometimes, a lot of the times, the hawks hate dogs, and there's been a few dogs in Woody's time. We've had Chewy and what do we have? We had a lurcher first of all, he was there, and then we had Gibson, and he's been screaming at all of them, but he's not screamed at all at Willow, which is quite amazing really. Fetch, 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 yeah, good girl, come on. Come here. Good girl. Go fetch. Come here. Yeah. Good. Woody's got a nice crop full up there, isn't it, Woody? Hey? What do you think of Willow? What do you think of Willow? Hey? What do you think of Willow? Team bonding exercise. There's not a great deal of game on this bit, but we're just going to have a nice walk. Let the dogs get to know each other again. Beautiful bit of land. There are pheasants, the odd rabbit in that wood. Spoken with the farmer, and just to let him know what we're up to. Next year, the oilseed rape is going to be on these fields. This is absolutely beautiful up here on the top. Goes right over as far as you can see, so this will all be the rapeseed oil. So this is going to be great ground for next season. So we're going to take Willow through this wood, where occasionally we will get pheasant and the odd rabbit. Thing is, if there's nothing about, which sometimes happens, then you're not going to get your points. All in the back and stuff, just let her enjoy herself, seeing if we can get a little squirrel there, look. Gone in that hole. You know, these dogs need so much exercise, not like some dogs where you can sort of give them minimal. They need a lot of exercise, otherwise they're climbing the walls, these this breed. They love to work, they love to be challenged, and they love new things. Stay there. Go and find them. Good girl, go on. Good girl. So just look at this land we have. It's just stunning. As far as the eye can see, miles and miles of rolling grassland. Used to be a few rabbits over there, so we'll have a look. I haven't had a lot of success with hawking through here. We have been through here a few times, but it'll still be a nice little walk today. That's all ours as well for permission, all through the wood, right over the top, far as you can see, and all over that side. And this is just one farm. I've got another farm that I can go on as well, and a third coming up very soon. And yeah, just loads and loads of land. But you can have lots of land, but you need the quarry on it as well. So I've learned where it all is. A few bits of rabbit round here, but not a great deal. The odd pheasant during shooting season, but I know all the prime places. This is just a nice walk today, as I say. Just moved over to this field, which is all seed rape. See if the dog can get a point. The wind's blowing this way. We're going to walk down the tram lines, and sometimes over there's some pheasant. So I'm just going to walk through, keep quiet, and just see whether the dog will pick up on anything in this field. She's going to follow Chewy now, which is the trouble when you bring the Patterdale out as well. Good, she's listening to me. I'll let the Patterdale just run along the edge, that's fine. Good girl, Willow. Good girl. Point. There we go, look at that. Dog's on point. Lovely point. Pheasant. That's what it was. And one there, yep. Steady, steady, steady. That was a point. There's a good girl, eh? Well done, well done, well done. Come back, go on then. Come on. So yeah, that's what I was hoping for. A few pheasants down here. And she was definitely on point then. The pheasant flushed, but if I'd have had the hawk with me, we might have got a little flight. In you go. He doesn't really know what I'm saying. Getting the hawk out. So I feel quite sure that the hawk thinks that Willow is Beau. Hasn't really made much fuss. As any other dog comes in the garden, he goes berserk. He realises that also Willow is calm and got a good spirit. This hawk knows exactly where I get the food from, that I've been feeding him. I'm putting it through the chute. He's not silly. Even when I put my hand towards my right hand pocket, the hawk knows that there's food there. Unless you're really careful when you're feeding your hawk, getting the food ready, they know exactly what's going on. I'm going to try and hold it for him now. In between my fingers, keep a grip on there. So his perch is clean and he can just pull away. So we'll have a little walk now, take it easy.